There will be criminal in the world. Look, if I go to see chicken today, you put hanger on me and parade me in Bagan.
Are you making the statement to get the vote of the young people who these days are called Zogos and Zogos?
Or to maybe seek forgiveness?
Let me tell you, I'm making this statement to identify myself and where I come from, the struggle I went through, so you can build your life from there as younger generation and know there is hope in the future.
The Liberian government, I tell you, Joseph Boaka, and I'm always talking to the senator, representatives that we elected here, we voted for you. We are single mother. We call you, we voted for you in the house. You're sitting there, but she will get it wrong for herself. She will get it wrong, but in that small chat, she running, she know she baby. Everyone take off anywhere, they will go and sit down. But you can't and tell all people that we're going to wear government. Are we not Liberian? That you taking bread from our table, taking food from our mouth because of Georgia? Please, our senator, our senator in the house, you have to talk for us. You say you are going to talk for the women that what Paulina is doing to us. She's taking bread from our mouth. We will be marching as a group. We all will be going to the march in black. We will walk to the mountain and we'll point out. And they will kill us when they keep putting in your life, they kill us. Because I want the king for the kill. They said they came to rescue. But they never came to rescue or they came to kill us. We will march to the mountain, everybody going to wear black. Everybody that work with Ministry of State that they put down, saying they will wear black. We'll go to the mountain, we'll put down, we'll bring it, we'll walk to the mountain. The liar they get there, the information director, the information minister is a black liar. The people came to steal. He came after when he saw us. He stood up, he said, your words are going to Paulina coming back. He never came back. He just left on the only thing they did, they called the police are stopping us all over the place. So if they will kill us, they must be ready to kill us some money. We are Liberian. We work and we earn our own money.
The only reason I'm commenting on this is something saying for the past the lack of ability to get there by a former ruling party is because more is still with the reason why they kept saying see that the only way I'm able to get is and if they assume that is the way to go, there's something really wrong with the party. The ruling CDC was an opposition party for 1 year in this country. Over those 1 years of being in office, there was never a case in which the CDC lacked. It's not ever. There was never a case in which the CDC was under the point of invasion when a national because of the inability to pay their rent. And I'm going to relationship here is to provide foundation for children. A ruling party is a power similar to a movement because you are seeking to lead the country.
We're created that in the image of and who are you? Image not in his image, but it didn't say, oh, look at me, look at you. Now is the time to give that away. Join me in my song.
On this is by a former ruling, they become more insinuate. The reason why they get paid because they not this because I'm proceed in that level already to say that the only way I'm able to pay there's a problem. There's a the only way to provide or they lack the ability to in other areas. Now, I was what the ruling CDC was an opposition party for 12 years. Over those 12 years of being in the opposition, there was never a case in South where the CDC lacked a national effort. There was never a case in South where the CDC was under the burden of invasion for a national effort because of the inability to pay their rent. That's why the benefit of the pathway and join a relationship is to provide accommodation for your child. The ruling party is a factor similar to the voice and language because
And it's on a bright and sunny Monday, the 31st day of March 2025. What a great way to welcome you to yet again another edition of the program, the Freedom Morning Rise. It's partly unusual. They introduce here on this Monday morning. Not a strange voice though. Well, at least a strange introduction. But whatever the case is, duty calls and we submit. Well, Abu is still somewhere stuck up in the traffic. Yes, I'm here to kickstart today's conversation right here on the Freedom Morning Rise. Too many things happening in our country. And yesterday, our Muslim brothers and sisters had to observe the climax of the holy month of Ramadan. Let me say thanks to all of you, our Muslim brothers and sisters. Thanks to my own boss, the old man Sam Sion. And may Allah grant all of your prayers. And I'm sure it is because of that that my man Abu is somewhere stuck up somewhere, somehow. But whatever the case is, I'm here to step up in that shoes to kickstart our conversation here. Too many things to discuss. The Nimba by-election is fast approaching. The 22nd of April is set to be the date for elections in that county. A person who will represent or replace the deceased former Nimba County Senator Prince Yomi Johnson. And the National Elections Commission is expected to on today officially declare campaign open. What is going on at the Liberia Council of Churches? Two separate press releases released recently. Should that be over the weekend? Yes. But those whose signatures are on those letters or whose names were mentioned in those communications are telling us they are not aware what is going on at a reputable, once respected institution like the Liberia Council of Churches. Where are we heading? And guess what? The Rebels International Airport on late last evening experienced complete electricity outage. For how long we will continue to discuss these things? In the midst of that, our president is using, according to fact checkers, a vehicle worth over $115,351 times 2. So each of the two vehicles, each of them costs, according to fact checkers, $115,351 or something. So So if you multiply that by 2, you're talking about 230,600, let's say 700 around there. Yes, this is Liberia for us. In the midst of that, the Rabos International Airport. All of these things were seen before in the past, but what makes it different now is these people who are currently in position, they made Liberians to understand that yes, it is because of this person being president that this thing is happening, and when we are given the opportunity, we will ensure that we work on that. You will not experience these things again. But barely nearly 16 months into the rescue mission government, the Rabos International Airport, the gateway to air transport in our country, had to experience electricity outage. I don't know for how long, but up to this morning, we received information that that has not been settled. So too many things. Crime Stoppers Liberia is proudly associated with the Freedom Morning Rise right here, and OMSM Sion is the head of Crime Stoppers Liberia. Radio Entertainment Limited is also our partner right here, and because of that, we are here to give out 4,000 Liberian dollars to you, our followers, for just 100 Liberian dollars. All that you have to do for just 100 Liberian dollars is you play the Freedom Cash giveaway this morning, and yes, you stand a chance to receive instant cash prize of 4,000. So once you dial *799 hash, okay, and then you reply with number 11 for Freedom FM, automatically you stand a chance to receive 4,000. And the more you play, the better your chances are to win. Let's take Crime Stoppers Liberia. When we come back, we do our in-house cleaning, see whether we can do draw to give our money to you, our followers, right here this morning. And then yes, we continue right here on the program. So all you have to do to be a part of the list of winners right here this morning is to play the cash giveaway, and you do that by dialing *799 hash, and then okay, give it a few seconds. The options will appear. Reply with number 11 for Freedom FM, and that is automatic. Once you reply 11 and your name is or your number is selected as part of our winners, all we do is do our draw, and you stand a chance to receive 4,000 as instant cash prize right here. Let's take Crime Stoppers Liberia right here this morning.
It's about musical. There are crimes in many places. In every community, you know, you can see. So if you see crime, you report it. Don't take law in your hands for the right authority. Tell it can't take care of it. Crime Stopper here for us. Bringing safety to your door. Whether you rich or you poor. If you see a human talking, I mean you check. You wait for your safety. If you see a don't keep it. You must call to report it. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crime for all of us. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crime for all of us.
Crime Stopper Liberia is your community crime fighting partner. Don't take the law into your own hands. Remember, if you see a crime, report it. This is a message from your own self, old man Sam Sion.
Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, let's stopping crime for all of us. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, let's stopping crime for all of us.
Crime Stoppers Liberia proudly associated with the Freedom Warriors right here. And yes, thanks to Women Sam Science and his team for always ensuring that yes, at least they can we can preach a message of peace, a message of non-violence in our communities. Yes, it's good. It's good. At least in the midst of all, it is good to always keep our country fresh on our agenda. And then yes, so we will later on during the course of the broadcast recognize all of you or many of you are Facebook followers. So all that you have to do is to just send in your comments. So any of the talking points he had mentioned, especially we talking about the issue of the electricity outage at the Rabas International Airport. We also talking about the by-elections in Nimba that is slated for April 22nd. Yes, and the Liberia Council of Churches. What is going on there? Two separate and conflicting press releases issued, and yes, disgracefully, those responsible or those who should be in charge are not in charge, and we are receiving all kinds of ups and downs information to that. And yes, these are things that we'll be talking right here. Yes, right here. And we here. So, and the Liberian investigator is also reporting this morning that suspended one of the lead headlines here. The Liberian investigator here is telling us suspended for shaming the president. Fit, power, and controversy collide as the Liberia Council of Churches suspends its president, Reverend Dr. Samuel Reeves Jr., for publicly condemning President Joseph Boakai over the purchase of a luxurious vehicle. Reverend Reeves now stands accused of tarnishing the council's reputation and acting unilaterally. And yes, so let's see, we can get you some of the banner headline stories from some of the newspaper outlets, trying to get my hands on some, and once we can do so, trust me, we get them out here for you right here. So yes, the Daily Observer newspaper, the newspaper volume number 25, volume 25, number 53. I want to be clear with that. Okay, it's 53, and it's Monday, March 31, 2025, and it's sold for LD $40. And the lead headlines on the front page of the Daily Observer here is RRA descends in darkness again as power outage forces passengers to use foam lights. LACC refutes reports of Reverend Reeves' suspension. Yes, you listen to that. Liberia government bans American Adoption Agency. Liberia, the government bans American Adoption Agency. LFAA cripple of hope permanently from conducting adoption in Liberia. She saves my life. She saved my life, our lives. What is this? Grab a copy of the Daily Observer. And yes, so the back page of the Daily Observer, commercial court summons Speaker Kuhn. The commercial court summons Speaker Kuhn. ARTB FAO launched nationwide mapping of TVET institutions. That's the second story on the back page of the Daily Observer. And the In Profile Daily Monday edition, volume 17, number 88, In Profile Daily Monday, March 31, 2025. Reverend Dr. Reeves or Reverend Dr. Samuel Reeves suspended over luxury car controversy. Trump to officially close USAID employees' jobs to be eliminated. He is not our godfather. Senator Moise godfather title rejected. By whom? Grab a copy of the In Profile Daily. The back page of the In Profile Daily says private sector investment for economic growth to be boosted. And UL condemns students' disruptive acts at LFA. Yes, and I see the president of the the University of Liberia right here. Professor Dr. Lilia Makwana here. International trade consultant visits Liberia. Agricultural investment targeted. Then Liberia, China signed technical bilateral cooperation agreement. Liberia and China have signed a technical bilateral cooperation agreement. Then we get LNP denounces impersonation by individuals in viral video. LNP denounces impersonation. What was it? Okay, but whatever the case, grab a copy of the in-profile daily and read the story. How summons beer mountain management. Again, how summons beer mountain management. Server hacks. This is the newspaper, the Nation News since 1989, volume 35, number 234, Monday, March 31. Is sold for 40 Liberian dollars. Editorial, reinforcing our caveat. The lead story on the newspaper front page here is promise broken, a question mark, as Buakai rides over US 400,000 vehicle. NIS dismisses 2, suspends 5 without pay, warns against professional misconduct. Yes, so the back page of the newspaper. Buakai launches financial education program, PAPSS, to boost arrest agenda. Malaysia's Mines condemns malicious and slanderous claim by Nyongba against MD Bangura. Japanese donated rice weighing weighing 2,640 metric tons arrived in Liberia. National Commission on Disabilities marks International Wheelchair Day. Yeah. Liberia, China signs a technical bilateral cooperation agreement. And you see the ambassadors of China and Liberia in a handshake on the back page of the newspaper. Fighting for opportunities for leadership is dangerous, says presiding Bishop Davis. National Anti-Human Trafficking Task Force of Liberia evaluates a second national action plan to combat human trafficking. Then we move to the Women Voices newspaper, the Monday, March 31 edition, volume 14, number 8. Union leader Mary Boyman remains in prison. Union leader Mary Boyman remains in prison amidst controversial charges allegedly influenced by Jetty. So the country here. People were happy to see us in confusion. Who is saying that? I see the photograph of Senator Yomli Kanga Lawrence and Charlene Bronskin on the front page of the Women Voices. Liberia World Expo 2025. I see the photographs of Vice President Jeremiah Cohen, President Joseph Yuma Boakai right here. The New Republic newspaper, volume 15, number 116, Monday, March 31, 2025. Boakai betrays promise, criticized for expenses, Lexus luxurious XUV, why citizen swims in freezing poverty and hardship. This country is an interesting place. BMMC shares after meals with our project host communities, brothers and sisters during this Ramadan festival season. So yes, grab a copy of the news or the New Republic newspaper. The back page of the New Republic newspaper, CSO coalition fears mass deaths in Grand Bassa, frowns on Mercury. Prophet Key disqualified for submitting fake voters registration card. And yes, It's a story on the back page of the New Republic newspaper. Government increases over 5,000 employees. Employees' salary at MOH. Yeah. So I see the photograph of Josiah Jokai on the back page of the New Republic newspaper. When women lead, they lead with patience. Sorry, I'm reading from the phone, so I will have to always. Charlene Bromskin tells her story of resilient leadership. I see the photograph of Charlene Bromskin, and of course, Yamdi Kanga Lawrence again on the back page of this. Okay, so the Liberian investigator, we already read that. The front page, Africa is our next stop here this morning. The front page of the front page Africa newspaper. President Boakai criticized for purchasing 300 key vehicles amid economic hardship. A promise betrayed, in quotation. The Heritage newspaper. President Boakai hails Liberian Muslims on El Ifad, calls for unity and progress. Pastors Jeep rams police checkpoint, gun discovered inside. So you can grab a copy of the Heritage newspaper and read the story there. Ex-President Salih's warning ringtones. Supreme Court latest move fuels Liberia's political chaos. This is where we are. Heritage newspaper. I'm sure this is the back page. UL president condemns students' destructive acts at LFA. And amid growing voters and party, Representative Koga leads Nimba senatorial by-election opinion polls. This is Vahum District Commissioner hails government's support. Rade's Office for Rescued Mission. Liberia, China seal landmark bilateral agreement for technical cooperation. That's the final story from the review of the local data. Hope we can do this more often here on the program right here. And yes, all we have to be doing is once we can have those newspaper institutions sending us their story, just that we will be doing them, reading them out for you. So that's where we are right here. So continue, play your cash giveaway right here, star 799 hash, reply with number 11 for Freedom FM. Let's see whether we've made progress. Then we do draw, give you money. Too many things here to talk about. Star 799 hash, reply with number 11, and just for 100 Liberian dollars, you stand a chance to receive 4,000 Liberian dollars right here. Let's take this short break to be right back.
It's about music. There are crowds in many places. In every community, you can see. So if you see crime, report it. Don't take law in your hands for the right authority. Really can't take care of it. Crime Stopper here for us. Bringing safety to your door. Whether you rich or you poor. If you see a human talking, I mean you cheche. Do it for your safety. If you see it, don't keep it. My part of report. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and make it before them before. Crime Stopper, Liberia, on the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crime for all of us. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and make it before them before. Crime Stopper, Liberia, on the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crime for all of us.
Crime Stopper Liberia is your community crime fighting partner. Don't take the law into your own hands. Remember, if you see a crime, report it. This is a message from your own self, old man Sam Sion.
Crime Stopper, The people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stop, stopping crime and make it peace for them before. Crime Stop for Liberia. From the center to interior. Crime Stop, keep it us safe. Let's stop it crime for all. Crime Stop, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stop, stopping crime and make it peace for them before. Crime Stop for Liberia. From the center to interior, crime stop. They keep it us safe. Let's stop it crime for all.
Crime Stoppers and Radio Entertainment Liberia Limited are proud partners and sponsors to our program right here. So that's why, because of Radio Entertainment Liberia, we always here to give you money. And we prepare to do that this morning. All you have to do is to dial star 799 hash and then reply with number 11. Once you dial star 799 hash, okay, and give it a few seconds to load, and then reply with number 11 for Freedom FM. And then just for 100 LD, instantly you stand a chance to receive 4,000 as part of our winners right here this morning. So there is this sad news being reported by Vision TV, and it was reported 11 hours ago. It was posted on Vision TV's Facebook page, and it says here, it is with confirmed sadness that we report the passing of Tapla Z. Davis, aka Zolizo, an employee of the Liberia Petroleum Refining Company, or the LPRC. And it says Vision TV extends its heartfelt condolences to the bereaved family. So yes, this is what is being reported. Zolizo being reported that by this platform, and I'm sure they've gotten all of they've been able to confirm all of this. So our hearts goes out to the family, and our condolences to the family as well. Let's take heart in these difficult times and all of that. So yes, NIMBA by-election is fast approaching. And the National Elections Commission, like I said earlier, is expected to on today officially declare campaign open. And once campaign is declared open, then Abu Sharif and I are going to be in that country to be able to at least play our nationalistic role in that process. So all we will say to all of you Nimbayans is to be peaceful, engage these processes with unity. Let's stop the divisive politics and all of that. So yes, but too many things surrounding that. One of the candidates, Justin Opal, Yano Yangian or Prophet Q has been disqualified. So now we got 7 candidates who are expected to take part in the pending elections in Nimba County. So now 7 candidates. The Prophet, sometimes it is good to always try to treat people in the form and manner that you also want to be treated. It is disappointing that people you identified with before will now be the one coming back at you. And I'm saying this, let me say this to many of you, and especially to Prophet Key. For some of us, we don't hate people like you, but the way in which you engage issues is always our problem with you. And the way you engage issues is the one that can make people to think like. So Prophet Key over the weekend, just on yesterday, addressed the press. And in that, there were too many things said. There were some takeaways that we can have from there in his press conference. It was civil, and I must say this, it was very civil and all of that. So Prophet Key in his press conference said he was caught prior to the releasing of the preliminary voter rule, well, not the voter rule, but the candidate nomination and all of that. He said he was called by the National Elections Commission when they had issues with his voters card. And according to him, he was able to go there and he clarified some of all of the questions that were asked by those who presided over that. And after he had left and gone to Nimba to meet and greet his citizens, and the National Elections Commission sent him, there's a place a call to him and said they had a letter for him. So the letter, he asked, what's the content of the letter? Because I am not in town. They say, oh, we can't do it. We can't give you the content, but you have to come and pick up the letter. Only to realize that it was his rejection and all of that. So my issue is the National Elections Commission allowed this man that you have had all of these issues with his, especially with his voters registration card and all of that. You have had the issue with him long before. You allow him to register. You allow him to pay his money and all of that. Then you go now and start rejecting the man. So didn't you know that the voters card, after all of the questions that were asked, you don't think it was necessary firstly to tell the man, say, no, with all of these things, we can't consider you to register now, but give us this time. Let's do what we can do. But you collected the man money. The man said he paid $750. You collected the man money and you see, then you disqualify the man. Whether you pay the man money back, that one is another issue. And so it is terrible. And the guys from the Elections Commission should not be doing that. We are not against, for me, I'm not against you rejecting Prophet Key. Once you think you got, I'm one person who believes Prophet Key did not register. Yes, because the time he's supposed to use to come and register as a Liberian to vote, he was using that time to be sitting and causing George Weah government officials by then. So for me, I believe he did not, even though he said, oh, he crossed over there, all of that. No, but that was a lie. Prophet Key did not register. But why? It was proven to you that Prophet Key did not register, but yet you received the man money, allow him to register and all of that, only for you to come back in the dying meeting and reject his candidacy. I think it was bad. And the National Elections Commission, you can reject the guy, but at least be able to pay back his money. You can't do that thing to the man. It's not called for. It's not something that you should be doing as an institution like the National Elections Commission. So we'll talk more about that Nima politics. You know, the good thing is I'm always posted. I always follow all of, if not or at least majority of the political issues there in our county. And so as a result of that, I'm always on top of many of the happenings in that county. So once the Elections Commission can announce this election commission can announce. So let's give our money to somebody here. Let's give our money to our guys, to our people playing the cash giveaway. *799#. Reply with number 11 for Freedom FM, and then yes, you stand a chance to receive 4,000 Liberian dollars right here. You stand a chance to receive 4,000 Liberian dollars right here. So yes, let's give our money to somebody, then we move on. Want to give our money to more people here this morning. So once you reach the threshold, we move on and give you money, then we can do more things here. So Abu is somewhere stuck up somewhere, and yeah, we let's give the man the time. Let the man rest. The man, the man had to break on yesterday, and yes, he had to. So let's talk to somebody who have won money here. You too can be a part. *799#. Reply with number 11. Good morning. Hello. Good morning. Okay.
Morning.
So this is Hagar, and I'm calling you from Freedom FM. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. How are you? How you doing?
I'm okay. Did you play the cash giveaway this morning?
Yeah.
How many times you play?
I play about now.
You played 9 times?
Yeah, this morning
So
now.
you use $900.
Yes.
You play 1, 2, 3 times and you are not winning. You not see people calling you while you are playing continuously.
I just have to play. I really play above that. I play above 3,000 and lose. So the thing is, I lost the game.
So is this your first time winning?
No, I went on several occasions.
Oh, okay. You've won several occasions. So how many times you've won?
Since I started playing the game,
Yeah, since how many times you've won since you started playing?
I think about 3 times after them making it 4. So
Oh wow, but my man, you want to be a veteran in the winning business, yeah. So thank you. You've won for yourself 4,000 Liberian dollars, and I'm sure you can confirm to us this morning.
thank you.
But you got your money already on your phone, right?
Message.
Okay, saw the message already. So check it up. It's 4,000, and we're here this morning. Okay.
All
right. So you two can be like him. Star 799 hash. Okay. Give a few seconds to load, and the list of radio stations will appear. And amongst them is Freedom FM. You reply with Freedom. And then, yes, you stand a chance at number 11, reply with 11. And you stand a chance to receive 20. Sorry, am I saying 25? It's actually 4,000 right here. Right now. So, late on last evening, Liberians receive a news of a total and complete. So when they say total and complete, the entire thing or that entire place. So no, it is not like you will sometimes say, maybe we say here, coroner in the building, or coroner is not a certain part of the building, but the studio is on. We got coroner in the studio, we're running the radio and all of that. But in this case, a total and complete power outage was experienced at the Liberia or the Rabos International Airport. Now, is this the first time that we've experienced electricity outage at the Rabos International Airport? No, this is not. But this very thing happened before, and there were people who criticized them and made it appear like this it was only happening because George Weah was the president. It was only happening because George Weah was president. So the reason is, I always have issue with many of our friends who are still mentioning and referencing the CDC in whatever it is, especially when it comes to the issue of things that happened in the past. So when you talk about the president writing lost serial cars and all of that, people stay there and say, but it happened in the past. So now there were things that happened in the past that were considered to be wrong. Liberians cried about that. And apparently you feel the government did not do anything. The government back then did not do anything to address those issues. So since Liberians felt like, the government is not looking in our direction, and because of that, we are going to take a decision to replace this government. Now, if you open a vacancy at an institution, and then somebody applied, they won the position, they won and everything, and that person starts to perform, and you're not satisfied with the performance of that person, what happened is you decide to open a new vacancy to replace that person. And so when you are bringing somebody in, the person you bring in, you are not bringing that person for them to act in the same form and manner that the person that they're replacing is going to be acting, or even worse than that. So if you are replacing somebody, because let's take for example, what my Samson decided to say, Hagar, I'm not satisfied with Hagar's performance, and so I want to replace Hagar. Why? Hagar can come to work on time. Hagar can leave from the office on time. When it comes to his working output, Hagar is not good on job. So now, all men Sam Simon decide to bring maybe Chris, for example. So the expectation of the employee is let's say the employer is that the person I am employing or to replace this person should better perform than the person that he's replacing. So because that's why they brought you, or that's why they're bringing you in. So when you come in now and take charge, and then you start to perform even worse than the person who was there, then whenever your boss try to question you, then you won't make reference to Hagar. Then you say, oh, but boss man, Hagar, yeah, he will not doing it when he's ought to be appreciating me. George Weah was president in this country. Liberians said it was not necessary for the president to ride private jet. George Weah was president in this country. Liberians said it was not prudent enough for him to build houses when Liberians were struggling. And so as a result of that, they decided to vote and bring in Joseph Boakai and his team. So they brought Joseph Boakai and Jeremiah Kun. They started appointing people. Joseph Boakai is now riding private jet. Joseph Boakai had traveled more than Weah did in his first year. And then when you talk, they say, but Weah did it before. So what is the level of change that the Liberian people voted for? What was the actual meaning, or what is the actual meaning of the slogan rescue? So now, the Rabas International Airport, many of you are saying, oh, this is an age-old problem. It happened before during the CDC's regime, all of that. Now, Boakai served as vice president for 12 years. Boakai served as vice president for 12 years. And he worked in several governmental institutions in the past. And when he decided to run in 2017, he portrayed himself to Liberians as the man with the most experienced individual. He presented himself as someone who could change everything. That's why even when he was interviewed, when Boakai was interviewed after his election, before his inauguration, Boakai sounded confidently. He sounded confidently and sounded like he had control over every situation. He already had the solution to all of these problems. And that once he's inaugurated, things will get into full swing. January 22nd, 2023 to January 22nd, 2020. January 22nd, 2024 to January 22nd, 2025 is a year. So February, March is like 14 and nearly 15 months we're running to now. After nearly 15 months, what has changed? What the government have been able to do to put things in place? And people, I'm trying to get some of the screenshots from some of the now hierarchies of the government. You know, these were people who were in opposition. Where are we with this? Let me get just give me a second. Let me try to get some of these things out. So there were people, things happened before. Okay, let me get you this right out. Done on the 28th of April 2022, and this right out was done by Senator A.B. Darius DeLong. He says the airport authority in the usual normal nonsense excuses, says the Brussels plane allegedly routed to Freetown. And he says, unquote, allegedly, question mark. Are they doubting that the plane actually routed to Freetown due to electricity mess causing national embarrassment at the RRA, and President Weah still got them on the job? So that was a post done by Senator Abraham Darius Dillon in 2022 when the airport experienced electricity issue, when they experienced electricity outage. Now, Senator Dillon is one of the key decision makers in the current government. So under the current government, Senator Dillon, I'm trying to get most of the screenshots. So yes, yeah, we'll read them out. Let's place emphasis on each, then we do it. So he's now one of the key decision makers in the government. He's one of those now who can make recommendations to the president and the president-elect. He's one of those who have given names to the president for employment, and the president have considered them. Senator Dillon got several of his key friends and individuals around him employed in government now. So can we say that the president is expected to dismiss those at the Rabas International Airport now, because that was what Senator Dillon made it to appear, that once the RRA experienced electricity outage, it means that those working at the RRA are a bunch of incompetent people. So has the narrative changed from 2022 to 2025, 3 years after? So is it that those now at the Rabas International Airport are a bunch of incompetent people now, and Senator Dillon is going to be recommending their dismissal? Or is this now a normal phenomena that can happen? It's a part of life. It's a challenge that every airport can face, or the Rabas International Airport has consistently faced. It is now time that you hear these guys making reference to before. But when it happened before, they never thought this was a normal challenge that we all need to put hands together, that they as senators needed to put hands together to resolve. So do we expect that today these people will be dismissed? Yes, because they are incompetent now. You cannot be heading the Rabas International Airport and allow electricity to go off. Especially look at the hour, man. Look at that kind of time. And this was another post done on April 3, 2022 by a strong supporter and star of the Unity Party, George P. Lombo. He says this: if you are traveling to Liberia by air, please ask your family and friends to be on the standby at RRA. Under Dr. Weah CDC administration, electricity is not guaranteed at the airport. These were things that were said before. And another post done on April 29, 2022, Vani Saki, another member of the Unity Party. You cannot manage a small airport, but you want to maintain power. Unprepared rascals. So now it is proving clearly that Bwaka and his team of leaders cannot manage our country because NEC current have gone at the airport. Electricity at the Rabas International Airport or electricity outage at the Rabas International Airport is one of the criteria that prove competence in running the affairs of our country. So since those who claim to know it all, those who claim to have all of the knowledge and experience and all of that, since they are in power and they have allowed electricity to go off from the Rabas International Airport, it proved to us that they are not competent enough to run the affairs of our country, because this is the reality. That is, if we want to know, if we are looking for reasons for which we should think that our government is unprepared, I think this is one thing. This is one. The United Party guys said this before. They did not know that this thing was going to come back to them. You know, they can normally say, when you are pointing your fingers or your single finger at a particular person, right? The remaining ones are coming to you. So if you're pointing one, the 4 is coming, or let's say the 5 is coming back to you. Or maybe you want to send a 1 that 2 will go, and then yes, 3 coming back to you. So you will always have most of your fingers coming back to you. This is where we are. Another post done here by the man whose generator is carrying 3,000 monthly. I want to get this. Okay. The real story of Inside the Flight. A Liberian who was on the SN Brussels flight last night narrated her adieu. Yeah, joke with things too much in this country. That's why our man Patrick Honda says that Patrick Honda unopposed here. Okay, so these are things that happened before, and instead of our brothers coming out and recommending to national government and coming to work together, you know, I always found this as an example between the guys from the CDC and the guys from the Unity Party. The guys from the Unity Party, you see them as a bunch of arrogant and greedy individuals who only feel this country belongs to them, and as a result, they only should be the one to be in power because they won't get everything. They are greedy. They want to get everything for themselves. So when things are happening, when they are not in power, they get angry at every little thing. When things are happening, they get angry at every little thing that will happen. So even when they have won elections, these guys feel they still should prove why they are stealing. So currently, we are experiencing electricity outage at the Rabas International Airport, but a single man who before criticized the challenges faced at the Rabas International Airport is currently his generator is currently carrying over 3,000 plus monthly. So there should be a standby generator at the Rabas International Airport. Whether or not the issue of complete electricity outage was due to a few or whatever, this is another thing. So maybe the Rabas International Airport generator did not get few, but Patrick Honda is taking 3,000 plus just for his generator. But these were people who criticized things in the past. Electricity outage at the Rabas International Airport was considered as one of the criteria to prove how unprepared a government was. We are talking about 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022. 4 years. 4 years before we started experiencing or saying all of these things about electricity outage at the Rabas International Airport and this and that. But Bwaka took over just January 2024, and we are in March 2025. We are experiencing electricity outage at the Rabas International Airport. What has the government done? So what has the government done to ensure that these things are addressed? You know, frankly speaking, these guys are not in the interest of our country, and whatever, you can take it or leave it. The fight of the rescue mission was a fight to ensure that certain group of people continue to be around power. The fight of the rescue mission was not the fight to ensure that the ordinary Liberian lives are improved. No. They use you, they lie to you, they made it appear like they were in your interest. Only because they wanted you to get them to power. So, under their administration, all of those things that existed before, that they criticized, that they insulted people for, all of these things now are coming back. But now they are even in doubles. What did the Unity Party criticize that are not happening? Be frank and sincere to your own conscience. Whether you're from the rescue mission or the CDC, what did the Unity Party criticize before doing the CDC's administration that we are not experiencing today as Liberians? The living conditions of Liberians is completely poor and deteriorating. Only few and certain group of people are enjoying the country's resources, including the president, the vice president, their immediate families, and the lawmakers, and all of that. These are the people, ministers and directors. These are the people who are making our country's money today, who are benefiting from our country's money today. A cup of rice is still being sold for 100 plus, and not even a real cup of rice. Exchange rate now have gone to 201, 202. That one is not an issue today under the rescue mission, but it was an issue before. Electricity outage at the Rabos International Airport was experienced during the past government. It is happening under the Unity Party government. What have changed about that? There are too many mysterious deaths. It happened before. People died. And these people fell. The people that were dying by then were people killed by government. But today, people are dying with their hair missing. People are dying with their body parts extracted. People are dying mysteriously and being found in mysterious places and things. People are being attacked and proven on record. And these people who did those things went free in this country. The issue with how you call the girl, Jessica Lloyd. So all of these things happen. During the CDC's administration, Liberians were given the opportunity to freely exercise their political and constitutional rights. Before, I could feel disenchanted, go to my house, take my family members, put t-shirt on them, we read nonsense on paper, give it to them, they stand on the road, they curse the president, they curse the ministers, they curse anybody they want curse. Government will allow them to stand and say what they want to say, they leave from there, they go home. And at a certain point, the police took responsibility of feeding people who were exercising their constitutional rights. But today, police brutality have gone wild on the increase. Today, police have killed people. We got police officers who have killed and they are still working in government. They are still within the police. We got police leaving from the central and going to places where Liberians have gathered to exercise their rights. And instead of protecting these people, the police will fire tear gas. Students protested in this country because they felt their teachers were not paid, and as a result, they wanted to call government's attention. And these people back then, they freely exercise their rights. But today, when students get in the street, today, police can join them with tear gas. Police can join and start firing live bullets. Today, under the CDC administration 6 or 7 years ago, we did not hear one day of impeachment of a speaker or having 2 speakers. But today, under the Black Eyes administration, they are sponsoring a regime speaker against a legitimately elected speaker. What has changed? What the Liberian people voted for, where are they? Liberians voted because you said Monrovia was dirty. Today, go in red light. Go all those places where even died were in there before. Go there today and see part of diets. What has changed? This is the biggest question to all of us. What has changed? Was this rescued about just getting certain group of people in position and enriching themselves at the detriment of the struggling masses, at the detriment of the struggling people? Today, market women are being beaten and taken off the sidewalk where they normally used to sit and aim for they and their families and provide for their family and be able to take their children to school, pay their children school fees. Today, the police and PCC personnel or MCC people are taking marketers from the streets, but they are not giving them an option. So maybe the only option is we take you from the street, go sit down. But before, when marketplaces were built and government was trying to take people from the street and tell them, say, y'all go sit so and so place. Y'all go sit in the market. Y'all go to 14th Gorbachev market. Y'all go to the Omega market. Y'all go to these marketplaces and things around here. No, these things, they are not happening now. So the plan of the government is to continuously strangulate the Liberian people, keep them in abject poverty, so that they make use of them tomorrow in future elections. So when elections are coming now, then they will start to run to you. So after keeping the people in abject poverty, they will want things that they can't do now. That's why I told a group of my friends the last time. At this point, you will not see a politician coming to conduct vocational training for young Liberians. At this time, there is no need for women and youth empowerment. At this time, there is no market loan or macro loan or whatever you call it. At this time, there is no scholarship opportunities, financial aid for students. But these things will start to come from 2027, 2028 because this is what the guys would normally do. Keep you in abject poverty. Then they make use of your ignorance tomorrow. So when they say this, yeah, they show Father, you run there. They show Tisha, you run there. They show Lapa, you run there. They show Couple Rest, you run there. This is how our country is continuously backward. We don't believe in manpower development. We don't believe in human capacity building. We believe in pushing Liberians against each other to insult. We believe in creating division. We believe in using tribal war and religious war to divide our country. Today, look at what happened last night. Look at what happened. Look at how dark the Rabos International Airport is. I will try to display that on camera so you'll see how our airport was looking last night under the rescue mission. The guys who said they were coming and they could do it immediately. This is where we are. So in the midst of that, we're hearing that the president have appointed for immediate release. President Bwaka appoints item leadership of any of LEC. Again, we go to another item. I thought this guy was appointed and needed to yet be confirmed. So March 31, 2025, Executive Mansion, like Monrovia, President Joseph Newman Bwaka Sr. has appointed the item leadership of the Liberia Electricity Corporation, or the LEC. Those appointed are one, Mr. Mohammed M. Sharif, IT Managing Director. 2, Mr. Eric Augustine B. Frederick, IT Deputy Managing Director for Administration. 3, Mr. Thomas Zer Gonkawan, acting Deputy Managing Director for Operations. These appointments takes immediate effect until the return and confirmation by the Liberian Senate. Okay. President Boakai calls on appointed officials of government to continue to demonstrate diligence, commitment, integrity, professionalism, and loyalty in service to country. And this is signed blah 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 blah. So I hope they are going to work to ensure that our airport is rescued. Our airport is part of those rescue slogan. Those are you needed to rescue, the things that you needed to rescue in the country. Our airport is part of it. So we hope that you can please rescue our airport. It's terrible. Look at the condition. Our airport. Look at how it was looking last night. And these things, you made us think that it were not going to happen when you are elected. And it's terrible that it is happening now. We have not seen any practical step under this government except lying. Look at why one of the ministers, one of the assistant ministers, go sit there and lie, say no money under past government. No money was allocated for tourism and all of that, only for it to be proven that she lied. And in fact, she said, in the 2025 budget, they allocated 500,000 only to go check in a little over 200,000. So the guys only believe in lies. And it's terrible for our country. It's terrible. We can't continue to run our country like this. Liberians did not do wrong when they elected you. Liberians did not do wrong when they insulted their family members. I know many of my friends today, because of our stance during the campaign, many of them, they see us, I know friends who we were close before. Some of them, we knew them when they were partly nothing in society. Today, they see us like enemies. They see us, they don't even talk to us. When you call them, they use this. They see you on the internet, they behave like they don't even see you, because we are not joining them to act sycophantic as the item. So it is terrible. This our country is bleeding. Let's take Crime Stoppers break. We'll come back. We try to give money to our followers again. *799# reply with numbers 11 for Freedom FM. So just dial *799# okay, and then when the options appear, reply with number 11 for Freedom FM. And today you stand a chance to receive instant cash prize of 4,000 Liberian dollars. And the more you play, the better your chances are to win. We take Crime Stoppers break. We'll come back. We'll give money out to you. *799# reply with 11 for Freedom FM.
It's about musical. There are crowds in many places. In every community, you can see. So if you see crime, report it. Don't tell her in your hands for the right authority. Tell it can't take care of it. Crime Stopper here for us. Bringing safety to your door. Whether you rich or you poor. If you see a you must talk it. And I mean you cheche. You work for your safety. If you see a don't keep it. You must part to report it. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper, Liberia, on the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crime for all of us. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper, Liberia, on the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crime for all of us.
Crime Stopper Liberia is your community crime fighting partner. Don't take the law into your own hands. Remember, if you see a crime, report it. This is a message from your own self, old man Sam Sign.
Crime Stopper, The people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper, Liberia. From the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe. Let's stop it. Crime for all. Crime Stopper. The people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper, Liberia. From the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe. Let's stop it. Crime for all.
Crime Stoppers Liberia, proudly associated with our program right here. Let's do another draw, give out money to somebody here. We want to give out several persons money here. So all that we have to do, just continue to play the cash giveaway right here. And yes, you stand a chance to receive instant cash prize of 4,000 Liberian dollars. So, let's see, I've done something. 2, 3, 7, 2. So we want to give you more money here. Star 799 hash. Reply with number 11 for Freedom FM. Then you stand a chance to receive. Good morning.
Hello. Morning.
Morning. How are you?
I'm back fine.
This is Hagar Gunda, and I'm here calling you from Freedom FM. Chief, you played the cash giveaway this morning?
Hello. Huh?
You played the cash giveaway this morning?
Yes.
How many times did you play?
More than 8.
Is there more than what?
18, 17, 18 times.
You played more than 17, 18 times. So that is to say, you use around 1,800. That's why you're telling us?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So why you were playing now winning, and why you were just continuously playing like that?
Because I have the faith that I will win.
Okay.
I will always be playing. When I win, I will still play.
Okay. So you've won for yourself 4,000 Liberian dollars. You can please check your mobile money. Your money is currently in your phone.
Thank you very much. God bless you.
Okay. All right. So let's call. Can we do another one? Give our money to another person here. So once you continue to play more, I do more draws, and it is up to you. Star 799 hash. Reply with number 11 for Freedom FM today, and then yes, you stand a chance. Why I'm here is 5 minutes to 9 o'clock. Why I'm here, I want to give out more money to you. So yes, you can just follow us free like that, and then we can. So at least we can give you something. So this should be 5 instead of 2. So. Continue to play. Star 799 hash for just $100. Imagine a guy play 18 times, so that is 1,800 according to him he used. And yes, he has been able to win for himself 4,000. So yes, it's good. Good morning. Good morning. Hello.
Good morning.
Morning. How are you?
I'm good.
Okay, this is Hagar Gunda. Did you play the cash giveaway this morning?
What's that?
Yeah. Hello. Good morning. Okay, so this pressing star 799 hash. Reply with number 11 for Freedom FM this morning, and then yes, you stand a chance to receive 4,000 as instant cash prize here this morning. So you're using 2,000 I said, and then you benefiting 3,000 profit for me. I think it's a business. It's a business. Yes. This morning. Hello. Good morning.
Hello?
Good morning. Okay, this is Hagar, and I'm calling you from Freedom FM.
Okay.
Did you play the cash giveaway this morning?
Yes, I do.
How many times you play?
3 times.
You play 3 times. That is, you use 300 Liberian dollars.
Yeah,
Have you won from this program before?
for the first time.
This is the first time. If you win from here, this will be your first time, right?
For the first time.
But how long you been playing?
From the inception.
Okay. So check up on your phone. You receive instant cash prize of 4,000 Liberian dollars.
Wow.
Yes, yeah, it's for you. You can enjoy that this morning. You got a profit of 3,700.
Thank you so much.
You
Thank you so
you're
much.
welcome, Chief. You're welcome. So star 799 hash. Reply with number number 11 for Freedom FM. Yeah, star 799 hash. Reply with number 11 for Freedom FM. You stand a chance to receive instant cash price of 20. It's 4,000. I'm so used to this weekdays and all of that. So yes, we want to give you more money here. I told you once it is up, once you play, we do the draw. I'm here, and I will do more more. Yes. So let's wait to see. We have at least additional 6 persons playing. Then we do more draws here and give out more cash to you, our followers, right here. So it is interesting how our country is being run. It is interesting how things are happening. So maybe we can pick a few calls on this segment. Then we move on to the LA's, the Liberia Council of Churches this morning. So 0776 104 104 086 500 104 are the numbers. You can call us on here this morning and be a part of today's edition of the program right here. 0776 104 104 0776 104 104 086 500 104 are the numbers. Let me see whether we get this stuff on now. Let's see whether we got it on right here. Right? Okay. Our alternative diaspora number, our alternative WhatsApp number here is plus 231 776 672 581 plus 231 776 672 581. David King, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, my brother. And let me say good morning to your many listeners to your broadcast this morning.
Good morning, my brother.
I do join you this morning from the
Okay.
I passed early this morning. I put there. All of the aircraft that landed yesterday evening, they were still there.
Okay.
Because of the power outage. But you know, this is a kind of hypocrisy to talk about. When people that belong there open a wild mouth in this case and spoke to this kind of thing, I have to say they were just limited to one regime. So they, even though Abraham Muhammad gave them 2 generators that Joseph Baga went to receive from him at the airport there. You remember when they brought those police there?
Yeah.
He also gave them 2 generators. But why is it that they are still having the issue of power outage? So the Lord should be telling us in a very post that he wrote 2022, now he should write another post in 2025 telling Joseph Baga that those that he employed there
should be dismissed.
They are grossly incompetent, they should be dismissed. Because that was a good recommendation. Alright? So you see how people are so hypocritical in our country when they speak those issues. These things are not normal. These are things that can happen. Okay? So when you take a look at it, is because of somebody being in a particular position, and this is why it is happening. Then we come to question you when you are in a position. So we want to say to Samuel Reed, before I can leave the land. Samuel Reed, you will not go back to NASCO.
So can you guys, David, let's wait for that line of conversation later on. Let's talk to this person. 0776 104 104 086 500 104. Good morning.
Good morning, my dear brother. How are you doing?
Morning, Edmond Carr.
Yeah, this is Edmond Carr, the dictionary impaired card are keeping this unprepared president future. And then when we say unprepared president, other people want to frown at us. Is this a president that is capacitated? Is this a president that is able? This is the most incompetent president that we ever have in the country. All you do on the weekend, you drive to Bonnie, sleep there in North. On Sunday evening, you see him drive past by to go to his residence. That's all he do. You know what I mean? This is a serious economic breakdown for the country. And they are not seeing it. Because for every Brussels to come in the country, be able to learn, they will have to care what to go back. it also poses serious risk at those passengers that were on board in the aircraft. But here, today, when we're talking, they don't want to they didn't do it. It doesn't matter how many at the airport. What matters is to be able to view it, to be able to service it. But how do you do that? When one president, just around the presidency and the vice president, they are using male equal for them to drive. Then the era where they're going to get the money from to continue to buy the luxurious car, they are not being able to pay attention to. So this is a serious economic. This is one of the economic gateway to the country, where aircraft will not come in because of it. It is a serious security risk. This is clearly show the incompetence of this president and his associates. They can deliver, and they will not deliver. This is why the men are going to talk about. At the end of the 2 year, Liberia will be one of the worstest countries in the world. When you talk about it, they say, oh, it's generally say you are not here. We are here. But it is happening with measure. We see you putting no measure. You are putting people. What will solve the problem is to the Ivorian government, okay, or in this ground system that are almost putting you, asking people there, they can solve the problem. What can solve the problem is to be able to direct some of the resources of the country to area where it will impact the Liberian people's life. What can solve the problem?
All right, Edmund, your line is bad. Let's talk to this person. Morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning for you know, by the way, yesterday, you know.
Okay.
The people feel already that I guess she's getting their order. Because if I push again, person is not doing this. It started with another. I said that person is doing it. But in my image, nothing at all. And then for sovereignty issue, we got what saying in our community that I get one of it is true what it was there, it was not there. But if I so I'm getting shopping.
All right. Okay, let's talk to this person from this end. 0776 104 104 086 500 104. Star 799 hash, reply with number 11 for Freedom FM. You stand a chance to receive 4,000 right here. Let's talk to this person. Morning.
Good morning, Ida.
Good morning.
My brother is a business.
Your name first, Chief. Your name?
My name is Shaka Kago, calling from FIFA, South Africa.
Okay.
My brother, that's gateway to Liberia. When it used to happen, they say that George were. Now it happened at who? And one big problem with that, there is a department in the house that cover that transport department. How they are going to summon the head of that department when the house is divided? Who is going to question it? It's a big disgrace, brother. But we told the people when we were campaigning, but they never believed it. And now we all are seeing it. So we just have to be here for the 6 years. Now it's not rescue, it's excuse. So we have to be behind the excuse. And thank you very much, man. You guys, we appreciate you all.
Okay. All right.
Appreciate the Freedom family.
All right. Let's talk to this person. Morning.
Good morning, Ega.
Morning, da.
This is Mohammed Kamara. I do join a conversation from Lord Johnson.
Okay, go ahead, Mo.
Ega, you see, the problem with the country is that when people are in competition of the country themselves, these are the kind of results that you often see. If you want to achieve more than the position that you serve, more than the people that you serve, we'll always see the kind of results. So if you take a money that can transform the whole electricity problem on our airport and buy one car with you.
0776 104 104 086 500 104. Alternative WhatsApp number +231 is +231 776 672 Let's talk to this person. Morning.
Good morning, Eka.
Morning.
I'm Junior Greco from
Go ahead.
The put Lando up, brother. Because shame, all of them, that's for shame. Hey, God, we told the people in the community, if I don't forget to speak to me, because it's supposed to be one of the kids there. We told them they still up with the all now. That's why we use that so that either brother who get on the edge of the will bear it.
Okay. Let's see whether we can give out money. We want to see *799#. *799#. Okay, reply with number 11 for Freedom FM. Then you stand a chance to receive for yourself 4,000 as instant cash prize. While we wait, so let's pick more calls. Then we try to give money. Morning.
Good morning, Nika.
Good morning.
Okay, this is Paul Lepan.
Okay.
I'm calling from Upper Keba.
Okay, go ahead.
There's nothing more to say. Let us, as a previous judge who just left the last year, let us wait until the time of 2029. This is campaign for citizens and the host party citizens. How I can tell you. Thank you for affording me this time.
Okay. Let's talk to this other person. 0776104104 0886-500-104. Good morning.
Nika.
Morning.
Yeah, thank you. I followed the show. Let me say good morning to those who are listening and following the show. My name is Christine Teo. I join you from TikTok.
Go ahead, my brother.
Yeah, thank you. So, at time we want to play the listening role, when we listen to coming with exceptional, then we have to go into bad very. When you listen to the past text, you know, there are past people on the different platform. I don't know why your platform has past text. I know people will mount the car of
No, Hussein, we're not having car conversation. Our issue here is what transpired at the Rabos International Airport last evening. You saw how electricity issue was at the Rabos International Airport. Flights could not leave as a result of the electricity outage, and that is our line of conversation here this morning.
Yeah. I was just a part. So the issue of the electricity at Rabos International Airport. Yeah, then when we were here, I think a few months back, President Baka to buy new machines.
So what has happened to that machine? He said that Patrick Honda machine at the horse can go off because of fuel, but the Rabos International Airport machine can go off because of fuel. Because that's why you're telling us. We are aware that machine was presented to the Rabos International Airport. Where was that machine? Because even from the information posted by the airport authority, they are attributing the outage to LEC. So was there no generator or no fuel in the generator?
Also, 7 years is that right? You myself, we know like when sometimes we're not committed to doing a particular job.
So should we say the guys are incompetent and they should be dismissed? Because why Dylan then portrayed it to be before?
Yes, so to bring new machines and it's a part of LEC. So the theory that LEC is not available, you put the machine on you. And not just a government anymore.
So Hussein, I want you to agree with me here that the guys there are incompetent and they should be dismissed.
Competence. So issue of dismissal. If you are recommending dismissal.
No, just do it so posterity can judge you. All of these things, even though you know that it will not happen, but just say it so posterity can judge you. The guys are incompetent and they should be dismissed.
So yeah, that is incompetency and that is a lack of experience.
Okay. All right. Hussein Kewu there is a propagandist of the regime. Yes, at least. So 0776104104 0886-500-104. So let's see. We want to give out cash too as well. We will be doing this interspersed with our cash giveaway. *799# reply with 11. You get a chance to win for yourself instant cash prize of 4,000. The more you play, the better your chances are to win. So the alternative WhatsApp number is +231 776 672581. David King, why again? Good morning.
You go who singing problem.
You learn who's in the super project in Jackson. You know who's when I get mobile money in there.
What? But I know 1 minute man that way now. I will stop the entire mobile money from coming. All right. All right. Okay.
Hello.
All right. Morning.
Yeah, how you doing?
I'm okay. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's Joseph Yellen calling for Jacobstown Rehab.
Go ahead.
You know, don't go to the airport there. Some all we can go around there. They're always selling fuel to that airport range.
Okay.
So apparently they feel the high store that you finish.
They saw it and never thought that LSU are going to go.
Yeah, they can sell the fuel. Every time no Cambodia can go there, they sell fuel.
So you agree with who saying those guys are a bunch of incompetent individuals and they should be dismissed?
And criminals.
Okay.
Also, they are criminals.
Okay, incompetent and they are criminals. Star 799 hash. Reply with 11. I mean, saying that the guy say in the morning. You live on the radio, Chief.
Yeah, John to support the fellow who just sometimes say something directly. The people, all the people that the government here or 30% to work according to news because they are there for the name. They are stealing and doing everything they can do to make their family to stand, but they shouldn't worry. Prosperity will judge them tomorrow. And we are planning. They are the leadership lead power. And the next leadership will come. They will be judged. They will be taken to court for any reason and for whatsoever thing they are doing today. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Thank you too for your participation. 0776 104 104 086 500 104. Alternative WhatsApp number +231 +231 776 672 581 +231 776 672 581. You can put in your calls right here to our cash giveaway. Continue to play. We will be doing our draw shortly. Very, very shortly. We'll be doing another draw. Just 2-3 persons we need. And then we do draw to give out money to you, our followers, right here. 0776 104 104 086 500 104 are the numbers to call us. And we'll take this break and then come back, check up to see whether we can do our next line of draw.
It's about musical. There are crowds in many places. In every community, you can see. So if you see crime, report it. Don't tell law in your hands for the right authority. Really can't take care of it. Crime Stopper here for us. Bringing safety to your door. Whether you rich or you poor. If you see a human talking, I mean you check. You work for your safety. If you see a don't keep it. You must part of report. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper, Liberia, on the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crime for all of us. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper, Liberia, on the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crime for all of us.
Crime Stopper Liberia is your community crime fighting partner. Don't take the law into your own hands. Remember, if you see a crime, report it. This is a message from your own self, old man Sam Sign.
Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper, Liberia, on the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crime for all of us. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper, Liberia, on the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crime for all of us.
Okay. Crime Stoppers Liberia, proudly sponsoring all of our programs. Yeah, let's see. We want to do something. We give out money to somebody right here. Star 799 hash. Reply with number 11 for Freedom FM, and then yes, you move on right here this morning. So let's see what it looks like here. Let's see whether we can do draw right here. Okay, let's see whether we can do a draw give out. Call this person right here. Continue to play. We will do more of that right here. Automatically you receive your money. Now all of you will be able to call because of time, but I'm sure many of you will receive all your money right here. So. Plus 231-86-500-104 is the number. You can call us on the WhatsApp as well. Yes. 0776-104-104 is the number to call and place in your call right here. Make a contribution on the program right here. I'm calling this person for the second time. If you don't pick at this try and move on, wait to see that we got more players. We'll do another draw right here, right now. Okay, so the fight is that person have received automatically. They've received their money. Let's talk to this person. Good morning.
Yeah, Adam morning.
Morning, Chief. Your name and from where you join us?
My name is Prince.
Your name is Prince?
Prince P. P-A-Y-E.
Prince, go ahead.
Yeah. The men are they can set a few on.
Mm-hmm.
So the men tell you that true, the men were telling you.
Okay. So okay, they can say a few all right.
They can set a few on.
A big allegation though. But okay, 0776-104-104, 086-500-104. This other person morning. Hello.
Hello, good morning.
You live, go ahead.
Our is located Mangiwi.
Mm-hmm.
And Mangiwi is my home area. I'm from Gambemu.
Okay.
I'm not living there now, but today I'm going there. I'm always there.
Okay.
The fuel issue is true.
So the guy can say the few.
Yeah, but let me add something to that.
Mm-hmm.
You see, we are the enemy of Liberia.
Okay. Why you say so?
Liberians. The reason that I'm saying that, during President Ria's regime, they have opposition employee in that place. No guy can have a mind. It is a policy there now. It is a traditional policy there. I'm telling you.
Okay.
My daughter is working there. I'm sorry, I don't want to call her name on the radio, but listen to me. They sell fuel oil. She's not the one that's selling the fuel oil. But those who are responsible to maintain these generators and fuel them, down to the director, other than know, the chief security, other than know that they can sell fuel to that place. It's not secret, they know. So send the data to Joshua regime. They have to do it in Eugene Party regime. Or Joshua regime. So it's true. There's no secret.
Okay. All right. Star 799 hash. Reply with 11 for Freedom FM. You win 4,000 as instant cash prize right here. Morning. Good morning. Another post here done by Mo Ali on April 28, 2022 says ADC used to come on for 12 hours and go for 24 plus hours. When the power rationing started, this time it comes for just 6 hours and goes for God knows how long. The Rabos International Airport is even worse. The time they can have power outage at night when plane is about to land, thereby endangering the lives of hundreds of people on board. LWSC can bring water for 1 day and carry it for 1 week. As my friend Sekou Kalasco usually say, we are truly inside. Okay, that's what Mo Ali said on April 28, 2022. Morning.
Good morning. This is John Meyer calling from Omega.
Mr. Myers, go ahead.
Yeah, they used to say there was mysterious death all around the country. But this morning, as I speak, there's a body lying on the Billy Road.
The what?
There's a dead body on the Billy Court Road.
Billy Court, you're talking about in Wookam or District 3?
Yeah, Wookam, the road leading from Pakopin Junction to Billy Court.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, yeah, even though the guys were talking about mysterious deaths before, but now you wake up every morning, you wake up to the death news of a Liberian citizen who is lying somewhere. Yes, but this is where we are. Was it about the improvement of the lives or the living condition of Liberians, or was it about just a few handful of individuals who feel to themselves that this country belongs to them, this country is their parents' property, and as such, they should be the only ones being in power? This is where we are. 0776 104 104 0886 500 104. So 0886 500 104 0776 104 104. And of course, let's see, we can see whether we do through right here *799# reply with number 11 for Freedom FM. We want to take just a few more calls and then we move on to the Liberia Council of Churches conversation. That institution now is becoming, I don't know what. Let's take this break shortly. We'll be right back here.
It's about musical. There are crowds in many places. In every community, you can see. So if you see crime and report it, don't take law in your hands for the right authority. Tell it can't take care of it. Crime stopper here for us, bringing safety to your door. Whether you rich or you poor, if you see a human talking, I mean you check. Do it for your safety. If you see a don't keep it. You must pass on boy. Crime stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime stopper, Liberia, on the center to interior. Crime stopper, keeping us safe, let's stopping crime for all of our. Crime stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime stopper, Liberia, on the center to interior. Crime stopper, keeping us safe, let's stopping crime for all of our.
Crime Stopper Liberia is your community crime fighting partner. Don't take the law into your own hands. Remember, if you see a crime, report it. This is a message from your own self, old man Sam Sion.
Crime stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime stopper, Liberia, on the center to interior. Crime stopper, keeping us safe, let's stopping crime for all of our. Crime stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime stopper, Liberia, on the center to interior. Crime stopper, keeping us safe, let's stopping crime for all of our.
Okay, all right. So at this point now we can transition to just shortly we can transition to this line of conversation now about other trending issues. So too many things. This country, not a day you wake up not getting breaking news. Somebody just told us that there is a body lying down around the umbilical end there. So let's see. *799# reply with number 11 for Freedom FM. You stand a chance to receive instant cash prize of 4,000 Liberian dollars just for $100. So sometimes maybe somebody will say I want to use at least 1,000 or 1,005. Somebody say I play 15 times. The other guy say he play 18 times. And yes, people, that's why it is. Somebody will play 1, 2, 3 times. Somebody then you win, and then somebody play 3, 4, 5 times, 6 times before they win. That's what life is. Everybody not get a scene as opportunity. Everybody, even if you have the same opportunity, not every one of us can succeed at the same time. But all we can always encourage you to do is to continue to trust the process and ensure that yes, you can always make be a part of it, trust the process, and get something from there. So once we can have at least 4 persons, we started up on a good note, but now I don't know. But once we can get 4 more persons at least, then we can do one more draw, *799#. Reply with number 11 for Freedom FM. Then yes, we're good. Good to move on and do another draw. Then you stand a chance to win instant cash prize of 4,000. The 4,000 is just something that will start you up. You prepare you Monday and Tuesday. We prepare you normally for Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, because on these days we give out mega prizes. We give out 25, 30, 25, 10. We give out, yes, 20,000, and that's what it takes for you here, right here on the program. Let's see. So we can have at least 4 persons playing. Then we do one more draw, give out money to you. The more you play, the better your chances are to win. So now we transition to this. Over the weekend, while running through Facebook, I came across this Facebook. This Facebook notification informing me of a press release done by the Liberia Council of Churches, and I saw that important. But again, later on, why still around that line of conversation, another one bobbed into, and then this time around, contradicting what was previously said in the other one. And with all of these things, quite frankly, what it portrays is that our institution, like the Liberia Council of Churches, an institution like the Liberia Council of Churches, is actually losing relevance, and the organization now is at a point where not many Liberians got respect for that, or not many Liberians will trust that institution. It is clear. Now, the Liberia Council of Churches was an organization before that when leaders from there speak, Liberians listen. So when leaders from there speak, you find Liberians listening. But what has happened since the ascendancy of this regime? This government has been able to prove, or has been able to bring the real pretense and the real lack of interest in our country out. So pastors come together, call themselves Liberia Council of Churches, and pastors are people who Liberians have great level of respect for in society, because these are the direct messengers of God. So when they speak, Liberians listen. When they speak, Liberians respect their view and all of that. But it is disappointing how those people have brought themselves to public disrepute. It is disappointing how these people have proven their lack of integrity and lack of trust. We noticed before, during the previous administration, we saw how vocal the Council of Churches was during the previous administration, which we appreciate. Because when pastors and men of God come under one umbrella, when they speak, the church or the nation is supposed to listen. But sadly, our pastors now have proven to us that they're only interested in certain group of people. So now many of them are working in government. Many of them are board members. They are this, they are that. And all of what is happening, things that happened in the past that they criticize, those things are happening in doubles. I can remember I listened to the Council of Churches by then under Bishop Cottle Brown. When they criticized mysterious deaths across this country in the previous regime, they criticized police actions. They made statement, partly spoke against everything that was done in the country. But then, citizens come up, the crowd say, we not get food to eat. Council of Churches will call for the government to improve the lives of the people. Oh, Bale on the side of Council of Churches will call for government to ensure that the citizens are protected. Oh, my man, Bimio, Council of Churches will say, we release a statement calling on the government to ensure that it prevents SGBV. Everything in the past, these very people who are still at the helm of leadership at the LACC spoke in everything. Today, our country is going wild. Things are happening terribly. People dying. The lives of the people hasn't improved. Things are happening in the worst case. The legislature is currently in disarray, the House of Representatives, when pastors, when leaders of God should be speaking. They've sat there supposedly because of their pockets, because they are directors, because they are board members and board chairs. Today, the church have gone silent. Let me say this. I don't know whether pastors, you're really noticing that the respect for pastors and churches have reduced. I don't know whether you're taking notice of that. The respect for pastors have reduced drastically. You don't find Liberians having trust in. So as a result, you find more Liberians who are at home. You find more Liberians. Go around on Sundays. Go around and see how many Liberians will sit home, and when you ask them, they say, me, I can pray to myself. Because they don't trust the pastors, because the pastors have made themselves to be politicians. Pastors are directors, pastors are board members. So as a result, they've kept mute on things that they criticized before. So now people don't get respect for pastors. People don't get interest in going to church because they feel they go to church and they put offering for the pastor, and the only pastors are only interested in getting the offering. That's why it is. So when you see the Council of Churches, then they sit there and tell you, say, oh, and somebody doing these things. In the past, who could just easily leave and write a press release under and maybe say that the Council of Churches? Be frank to yourself. Did you at any point in time receive anything like such that somebody wrote a press release under the name of the Council of Churches and condemn government's activities? But these things are happening because the people want to call your attention. You're not sell yourself to government officials' pockets. You're not sell your integrity. You're not sell the power given to your by the Holy Scripture. No respect for you again. That the country you're not built. So people can get ready to talk to pastors anyhow. Pastor now, the how they call it, they call for crusade, they call for revival. Their only interest is they can't extend the shout, blah, 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 blah. When you go in, they tell you, say, carry the envelope. When you come and bring 900, you come and put 2,000, you come and put 1,005. That's their interest. Have we sold our birthright? Can you have you sat down to realize, to say, where have we gone wrong? If you notice, like I said, membership in churches nowadays is declining, has declined. Have we sat to really ask ourselves, why is this happening? You go to people who used to intelligently go to church. They are not going to church now. When you go to them to evangelize, they put out flimsy excuses. Oh, my clothes. Now they are closed. It is because they've lost respect for the pastors. It is because the pastors have portrayed themselves to be politicians. So as a result, Liberians have lost respect for them. The common man saying looking for a job, you not get a job. The pastor is a director somewhere. He's a board member somewhere. The common man, a church member not get a job, but the pastor who is also making 4, 5, 6, 7,000 monthly will come to the church and get envelope for somebody to go fill in. And then they get pastor appreciation. And all of that. So, what's the line of respect? What's the level of integrity that pastors have built? The Council of Churches now have lost this. People don't see them again as reputable institutions. They don't see pastors under that canopy again. They get when they speak, people feel that are politicians speaking. Seems like because of men of God business, I will let it be this way. I will let it just like this. Because if I really want to expand on this, many of you pastors, that will take it to be some kind of way. So let me let it be. In other case, I'll pick few calls 0776 104 104 086 500 104. The numbers you can call us on. Tell us what's your take. The Council of Churches. What's going on at the Liberian Council of Churches? This entire thing. Another press release at the council, another one, or they suspend the other person, another one, or and nothing, blah 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 blah, all kind of thing. Zero 0776 104 104 086 500 104 are the numbers you can call us on right here to be a part of today's edition. What's going on with the line? Just breaking. All of the calls are just okay. Let's see whether. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Morning. You care to walk away from your radio, please?
Yeah, good morning.
Morning.
I'm Siga Jim calling from Habel.
Siga, go ahead.
You just said it right. Here we have council of politicians, not council of churches. But they are all on the politicians. These people, they are stakeholders. When the wrong thing going on, they need to speak out, but they are all quiet.
Mm-hmm.
I remember during Michael Panzer's days, you were broker. This is speaking against in the society. But the time around the poor, they are very quiet. So they are considered council of politicians, no more council of churches. Thank you very much.
Thank you for your participation. This person, good morning. Hello. Walk away from your radio, Chief. Morning. Go ahead.
Always second the motion. The scholar just would you let the land.
Mm-hmm.
And they are all council of politicians, line group, putting all conditions that people will not understand and feel that they are in a right way. But now they are using the contrary. But all of them will call the book. Those that are betraying the country.
Take it from me or leave it. They will pay the price. Yeah, once they are free of this and people are dying, they are sitting asking the water. God will pay them for that.
Okay.
But knowing, I'm Anthony took our call from Robbie.
Okay, Anthony. Thank you. Let's talk to this person. Morning.
Yeah, good morning, Yega.
Morning, Chief. Go ahead.
One of this bowl about
Okay.
Today, late Francis, Bishop Bacala Francis, when he and you went into that thing, the whole country shook. But today, our bishops, pastors, they have been reduced to government payroll. So they have nothing to say. All that thing they're talking regarding not the proper person that then sign about because they are appointed by a president. They want to protect job. Thank you for affording me this time.
Thank you for participating. 0776104104. Let's talk to this person. Morning.
Hello?
You live. Go ahead.
Yeah, Harris Pastor from Joe Committee.
Go ahead, Harris.
That man from what is it? They say no Kotu Brown. I don't want to describe. Don't describe myself. I'm not correct. The council of churches. I don't know. I'm not saying it. I want to go to I pray my room. I go sleep. I want to myself. Yeah, I tattoo him down with that problem. I see him. Yeah.
Okay, let's talk to this person. Morning. Good morning. Okay. 0776104104 ID numbers. You can call us on right here. Let's talk to this one. Morning.
Yeah, morning, Hika.
Morning, Chief. You live.
Yeah, I'm Roseska Zulukane calling from district number 8. Quickly to the issue. Now the LCC Lamine Labro Council of Churches. You know, let me just say something. There's something choking there. You know, someone just said because they are all on payroll, and in fact, it's like God Himself trying to reveal Himself to them step by step. This is why now they hear local aid for long. They think there's no need for to hire or there's no need for to keep it because we'll be hammocking ourselves tomorrow in front. Let's forget about the ivory world. So if they say now, let's just say. Or all of them saying now that on the other hand, they don't know how Mr. Reeves came up with his own statement and all of you in fact do it unilaterally. Like not unilaterally, all of them know that the run is going on in the country. And they are the last people that in fact the Liberian people and all of the land depend on them. But today they're turning their back on the land and then they're turning their back on the people. For me, this is why all we are saying in recent times, I will congratulate the very pastor that preached on the late Senator Johnson funeral day, where then he laid out all the things that men shouldn't forget what all they're doing today. It appears to be a waste, and then they will lose all tomorrow. I appreciate it so much. Those are ways that when you telling leader then who decide to join on the satanic form of the road that they not so to join. When you tell them, I think they will come to their mind or they will come to themselves. But to be praising and taking money from them, carry you in corner, saying all type of things that will go against the country and the people is very dangerous before the eyes of God. Thank you.
Thank you too for your participation. 0776104104 0886500104 star 799 hash. Reply with number 11. For Freedom FM, you stand a chance to receive 4,000 Liberian dollars right here on the Freedom Cash giveaway. Star 799 hash. Reply with 11 for Freedom FM. Just 100 LD you used to play. Then yes, the more you play, the better your chances are to win. 0776104104 0886500104. The female line is activated. And we don't normally call that number because we want people to can start calling more than a female. So let's see this person. Oh wow. So it's like we're having a problem with one of these lines. Let's see. Let's talk to this person. Morning. Morning.
Good morning.
Morning, you live.
Good morning.
Where?
My name is Teresa.
Thank you
for the show this morning. Yeah, but something really happens there now.
What's that?
The government school that I was student there, they sent their gas on the R1. The children want for to go take a test. $50 business. They say my son.
LD.
$50 LD. Jenna the boy count to take a test. Government school. They say you want for the $50 for a test fee. Every year. Where's the I live Broadville? What kind of benefit with this? $50 benefit they send it for Jenna. You must pay a test before you pay test. And you say now I want plenty people children.
Wow.
Thank you for your show, my dear.
Thank you for your participation. 0776 104 104 0886 500 104. Let's see whether this person is prepared. Morning.
Yeah, you got.
Morning, ma'am.
Morning, howdy, morning.
I'm okay.
This is Yuto Brian calling from Coward, yeah.
Go ahead, ma'am.
Yeah, thank you for the show this morning.
Okay, go ahead.
You know, the people who say they are called by God and using God's name in vain, I don't pay attention to them. Yeah. That's why you see when AP, you say you won't go too deep because you will turn the other side, but AP can, let the way AP can deal with them. Those people are not worshiping. When you read the Bible, they say worship. God said worship me now in truth and in spirit, but they are now worshiping, I know, in lies and in flesh. Yes. So we need not to waste our time on the people. They are disgrace to the Christian community. Thank you for the show.
Thank you too for your participation. 0776 104 104 0886 500 104 are the numbers you can call us on right here. Be a part of today's edition of the program on the Freedom Morning Rise. The time check is 9:11. Mickey, yes, 11 minutes up to 10 o'clock. Let's talk to this person. You can't walk away from your radio, or you want me to cut you off. Okay, so I will not keep you on the line. If you want to participate, you have to please move away from your monitor. Yes, that's what it is. 0776 104 104 0886 500 104. So too many things happening. Too many things. Let me take this break up and look at something quick, please. Let's take this break.
It's about musical. There are crowds in many places. In every community, you know, you can see. So if you see crime, report it. Don't take law in your hand for the right authority. But it can't take care of it. Crime Stopper here for us. Bringing safety to your door. Whether you rich or you poor. If you see a human talking, I mean you check. You work for your safety. If you see it, don't keep it. My part of report. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and make it before them before. Crime Stopper, Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crime for all. Crime Stopper, the people bringing.
Okay, Crime Stoppers Liberia. Let's talk to this person. Morning.
Hello.
You live. Go ahead.
Huh?
Go ahead. You live.
Yeah, okay. What the second caller just said about the student going to public school and they are asking them to pay test fee. I mean, it's all over. As I speak from Upper Call where I'm got down the public school right here is doing the same thing. $100. So imagine all the children that the children will be taking then they pay test fee. Then how the school is looking? Is that government school or private school now? So if you the parent don't have the money, that means your child will not take the test.
So the children are being sent out of school because of that.
Yeah, because of the test fee. The test fee, then yeah, you will not sit on the test.
Okay. All right.
So let the Ministry of Education and the government advise you look at it.
Okay. 0776 104 104 0886 500 104. The numbers to call us on right here. So let's see. I want to get where is this? I want to play this thing here. It's important that we play this. Oh gosh, I think I missed out on this. Yes, yes. Oh God. So I wanted to play something up here, but I missed out on it. Let me see, where is this information coming from? The National Elections Commission. Okay, so okay, let's listen to.
The gentleman, boss and guests, I will not just read everything, but I will just give you what in the information. The National Election Commission sent me this information saying that I have been rejected. I will not make the list, and they rejected me. And according to them, they say that I'm not a registered voter. I am not a registered voter. According to them, I'm not a registered voter. So they came out to say that my voter ID carries somebody else's name in your program, and my voter ID, the Q arrow code, also carries somebody, again, different person. So they say that in the program, they don't have Justin Opa Yezian there, but they agree that the number on the ID is in the database. They agree that the Q arrow code in the ID is in their database. And they agree the code for the center is in their ID. They agree to it. But they say, I as a person am not in their database, and they disqualify me. And my people, I told them when they sent for me, before this information, I myself break the news. I mean, break my own news. Because people were in Chupo, people were confused. Oh, yeah, the prophet, well, that got it. So I came and break the news that they rejected me. Okay? So now I gave you the reason in which they rejected me according to them. They said I am not a registered voter. But people passing on social media saying that, oh, the card that the prophet carried, a fake card. The card is fake. So now why they rejected him?
Okay, so you listen to Prophet Key. Prophet Key explaining, and this issue about voters card now has become something important in the country. There are others raising issue with Madam Elif Gonglo Way as well. They are saying she's not registered. She's not registered. She's not a registered voter as well. And somebody is also raising issue with T. Wonoke, who contested in District 3, Mosurado County. Somebody is raising issue 2, saying that T. Wonoke is not a registered voter in Nimba. So the NEC should be clarifying whether this issue about being a registered voter is the being registered in the district or county where you are seeking elected office, or maybe just a registered voter in any part of the country. So yes, 2 other persons under the spotlight currently as we speak. Madam Edith Gonglo Way under the spotlight for not being quote unquote a registered voter in the county, and I'm seeing her supporters trying to challenge that by displaying a voter picture and all of that, and but it's also being challenged. Some are saying that her sister, because you see them in their family, they are identical. So people trying to challenge all of that, but do many things. This country, the by-elections will start to gain momentum beginning later on this the evening or tonight, or maybe we can see tomorrow, because the NDC may declare campaign open at 12 midnight tonight. Yes, automatically people will start the campaign beginning tomorrow. So all of the flyers, vote this person, vote that person, you start to see them tomorrow in the county. So that's what it is. It's let's see whether we can do a draw. Let's see whether we reach threshold. If we can reach a threshold, we'll do a draw. But once we have not, then trust me, we cannot do anything. So *799# reply with number 11 for Freedom FM. Then yes, we're good. We do something here to give out money to somebody. So the next 3 minutes now it is So. We can pick just maybe 2-3 calls. We call it a day on today's edition of the program. 0776 104 104 0886 500 104. Good morning.
Yeah, they got only one correction.
Go ahead.
People that are calling the classroom teachers taking $50, $100. What do you expect he got? They just beat on students, beat on how they call it, teachers and people on MTSS. So apparently people that are not taking pay. So let them take, let the family, let the parent take to consideration. Thank you.
Okay. All right. 0776 104 104. Let's talk to this person. Morning. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Morning.
Yeah. The issue of recording yesterday, this Abraham Joe calling from investigation today. That issue is that Professor King, I think you need to be arrested because you're almost like you went to carry fake cards to the election commissioner. So they are arresting people for fake registration. So I think they need to arrest him.
Okay.
Yes. They need to be arrested. You want to arresting people for doing fake registration. So I think election commissioner should see me or that man need to be arrested.
Yeah, and I think you're making sense because if you say the man did not register, you've proven that the man did not register for which you are denying him. Then you should tell us how he got the number, the ID number, and all of that he got. And
yeah, everything how he got it.
Yeah, you're right. I think you should be investigating.
It's a crime. It's a crime.
Okay, let's speak. Sorry, let's talk to this person. Morning. Morning. Your line is a bit bad off, but morning.
Good morning. My name is Anita from Red Light.
Go ahead, Anita from Red Light.
Yeah, concerning the tax payment, why they just help for the schools. So then I don't mind asking the schools how that they can have a PTA meeting. So why these parents can get at the school and ask this question of why the student pay fees. Because a teacher will not just propose or taxes what is not written in your handbook. And then if you put my child answer for that, I caution you. Because that's why they have PTA meetings, but most of the parents they don't attend PTA meetings.
Okay. All right. Let me talk to Masisi from this side. Masisi, morning.
Yes. Good morning, my son. How you doing?
I'm okay, man. Go ahead.
Yes, thank you. What I want to say, listen to you talking about eating for nowhere. Just about the care person of that people. Okay. I want to ask them, madam, they rep and care woman. They say 48 number. No, they won't rain the national head down. Yes, it rains. They go two different times. What going on now? What going on? They won't rain. They go two different times. That brother met the power a pool. Then one girl coming against today. What brother will how to walk into power and how to go to the election? And they say that she not register. That was say stuff face on the register card. And they have to wait the race. I said, why so which way they were doing the face the thing that one. She's answer for you to the post. Then they call that woman. What she's doing, that's fair. They will get ready to do that instead of she brought document that like very on the right carrying your face. They have to let the post get it and go to the post. But they go to the post. You know what I'm saying?
No, for her own NEC, I've not said anything about it. I just supporters of other candidates saying it, that she's not a registered candidate in the county. So yes, folks, that's yeah. So folks, that's all the time we've got to be right here with you. And thanks for being there. Until we back here on tomorrow, Abu and I. The name is Higa Ganda, and yes, I'm out of here, folks.